Good morning. Earlier this summer, Tom Cruise released his much anticipated sequel to Top Gun called Top Gun Maverick. You've probably either heard about it or you've seen it. It was widely received by audiences, it was acclaimed by critics, and it featured some outstanding action sequences of pilots flying these fighter jets. Cruise made a decision early on that if he didn't have the actors actually in the planes experiencing those G-forces, the film would seem inauthentic. You would be able to tell the difference between their fake experience and what really happens in the plane. So he and his co-stars underwent a great deal of training to condition themselves to be able to handle those G-forces and to be able to perform what they needed to perform in those planes. The result was a fantastic movie. And I was thinking about his training and the decisions that he made, and I thought how similar that is to the Christian experience. When Paul was writing to his young protege Timothy in his second letter, he said to Timothy, "All Scripture is breathed out by God, and it's profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness." And why? So that the man of God will be complete and equipped for every good work. You see, if we don't undergo training, our Christian walk will be inauthentic. So how do we go about doing that training and preparing ourselves for the life that we are called to live? We do that by getting into Scripture. We do that by getting close to God, understanding His will for us, and then living that out. And the purpose is to equip us for every good work, to serve others. So this week, I want you to think about your training. You may be a person who is very disciplined in your physical life. You go and you exercise in the mornings or in the evenings. You may be someone who is very disciplined in your intellectual life, reading widely and broadly to grow your knowledge. I want to challenge you to become someone who is learning in your spiritual life, training in your spiritual life. This week, pick one activity that you can add to your regimen that will train you more in your spiritual life. And the result will be a great life. Have a great week.